In the depths of the vast ocean, where the waves whispered secrets and the currents held ancient memories, lay a wreckage that had long been forgotten. It was a relic of tragedy, a ghostly reminder of lives lost and dreams shattered. Nearly 25 years had passed since the Titanic met its icy fate, sinking beneath the frigid waters, and now the world had a chance to revisit its haunting history. RMS Titanic Incorporated. The steward and sole salvager of the Titanic had stumbled upon a treasure trove of artifacts from the wreck site. The discovery ignited a firestorm of emotions and controversy. Some saw it as a sacred opportunity to learn from the past, to preserve and honor the memory of those who perished. Others, however, questioned the motivations behind the private auction that was to take place. The grand auction was a spectacle, drawing crowds from all corners of the world. The collection, appraised at over $189 million, showcased over 5,000 artifacts salvaged from the depths. On this particular evening, the air was heavy with anticipation and a sense of urgency, as if the past itself were holding its breath. Among the crowd, there was a man named Samuel, aged and weathered. Samuel had devoted his life to the study of maritime history. He had witnessed the unveiling of the Titanic's secrets, from its initial discovery to the painstaking recovery efforts. His heart ached with a mix of admiration and sorrow for the ship that had become his life's passion. As the bidding began, Samuel stood at the back of the room, his hands clenched tightly, feeling a profound sadness. Each artifact that was sold felt like a piece of history slipping away, becoming mere possessions rather than remnants of a tragic event that had forever changed the course of maritime safety. One by one, the items were sold to the highest bidder. Price tags were affixed to objects that once belonged to passengers and crew, evoking a sense of detachment from the human stories they represented. Samuel's heart sank with each gavel strike, his love for the past clashing with the commodification of history. In the midst of the fevered auction, a young woman caught Samuel's attention. Her eyes shimmered with a mixture of awe and unease, mirroring his own conflicted emotions. She was Amelia, a budding archaeologist who, like Samuel, had dedicated her life to understanding the past. With every artifact sold, Amelia's heart grew heavier, burdened by the weight of what was being lost. As the auction reached its climax, only a handful of items remained. Samuel turned to Amelia, a flicker of determination in his eyes. They both knew what had to be done. In an act of defiance against the merciless tide of the auction, Samuel and Amelia stepped forward together. They approached the podium where the last remaining artifact lay, a delicate locket said to belong to a young woman who had boarded the Titanic with dreams of a new life. The locket held within it the love and aspirations of its owner, now forever submerged in the depths. In a hushed voice, Samuel addressed the crowd. He spoke of the importance of preserving history with respect and empathy, rather than reducing it to mere profit. Amelia's eyes brimmed with tears, her voice joining Samuel's in a plea for humanity's unfailing interest in the past to be tempered with reverence. And so, in an unexpected twist, the auction was halted. The blurred line between archaeology and pillaging became clearer. If only for a fleeting moment, Samuel and Amelia's impassioned plea touched the hearts of those present, reminding them of the profound responsibility that came with unearthing history's remnants. The Titanic's artifacts, once destined to be dispersed to the highest bidder, found solace in the hands of Samuel and Amelia. Together, they vowed to establish a museum, a sanctuary of remembrance and education, where the stories of those lost at sea would be shared and treasured. As the auction hall emptied, Samuel and Amelia embraced, their hearts heavy with the weight of their newfound duty. They understood that humanity's insatiable thirst for the past must be quenched with compassion and humility, to honor the lives lived and lost, and to ensure that history would never be forgotten.